Sorry about that. What's going on, Speed Squad? Connor Speed 6 here. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by today. Got something a little bit different. We're getting back into the playgrounds mode on Dirt 5. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please, if you do, leave me a like down below. And if you're new around here, please be sure to subscribe for more weekly content like this. I really appreciate it. So what we're going to be doing today is, like I said, getting into the playgrounds mode again on Dirt 5. I have actually built, I think, one of the most interesting, intricate, fun, and most exciting playgrounds routes that I've built yet. Some of you may or may not know this, but back in 2018, Travis Pastrana, who is sort of an all-around extreme sports guy, took it upon himself to build probably one of the most insanely built rallycross tracks of all time. It featured 2 or 3 different crossover points. The first iteration of the track actually only included 2, but his latest iteration had 3 different crossover points. There was one huge jump with another small jump underneath that, and then another route that goes under a tunnel. So what I did is I decided to jump on the opportunity to build this type of route, sort of a replica as much as I could, in Dirt 5's playgrounds. So what I want to do today is really just jump in here, show you sort of what I did, and then take a quick spin around. So some of you who do follow me on Twitter at ConnorSpeed6 most likely have already seen this route. If you're in my Discord, you may have seen it as well, or if you're on the Dirt 5 Discord, I did post it there as well. What is shared looks a little bit different than what I shared to begin with, and I'll explain why. So as you can see here, this is the Nitro Rallycross replica. Travis Pastrana built this, like I said, just to be the most insane rallycross track of all time. Now, what you're seeing here is 3 different checkpoints for 3 different routes throughout this race. So replicating Travis Pastrana's real life track here, what I had to do is build 3 different routes around this. They all intersect in the same spot, which is where you can see right here. So you've got the big jump over the top, you've got the little jump over the middle, and then at the very bottom, you've got the little tunnel that goes under all of it. Now, this was actually extremely challenging for me. I've shared this race, I'd say 8 times at this point, because people keep finding exploits. So it's ugly right here at the middle because there were different opportunities for people to jump backwards, go touch this checkpoint, and then drive back around, hit this checkpoint, drive down here, reset their vehicle, and then it drops them back here at this checkpoint, and then they could drive down here and go back to this checkpoint. So I had to redo this multiple times, but as you can see, it's extremely intricate, extremely technical, and this was actually very, very difficult to build. I'm gonna actually go make a video very soon about how to best do these types of races in playgrounds, because it is so difficult for people to get right, but so easy for people to exploit. Luckily, I have a developer that I've been talking to a lot who works on the game, of course. He's great, but he actually has been running some of my routes, this one included, and just been reporting back to me with ridiculous exploits that he's found and helping me out so I can share better routes for the community moving forward. So yeah, what I've done here is I've tried to build as you would see at an actual track, some sort of rallycross. So I've got everything from stands back here, I've got semi trucks back behind the big building, I've got a start check, a finish check, but again, you cannot cross the finish check until you've touched all 3 of those checkpoints as well. So that's why this is a 3-lap rally circuit. Start here, run around, dips into there, never mind all this back here. If you can find out how to get there, you can play around in it. So dips around in here, and then again, you have 3 choices. You have to again hit every single one of these checkpoints. It doesn't matter which order you do them in, it's up to you. You cannot cross that finish line and set a time until you've driven through each one of those checkpoints. So again, drive through each of those checkpoints. So on your first lap, you just decide which one you want to go on. I tried to build sort of the Talladega berms, is what Pastrana calls them. They're a little bit smaller, and I'm limited to what is available to me in the playgrounds mode. Kicks into another quick, tight, scandy flick section here, basically, and a couple smaller berms. The real Nitro Rallycross circuit has a lot more space again, I'm in the biggest arena we have, and I ran out of space here. So again, I can only do so much, but the real track has 2 different sections with 3 jumps and then 2 bigger jumps, which goes side by side on the race track. So I tried to do as much as I could for that. So you can choose 1 or 2 of these options. The right one's obviously the easiest and fastest, so that's up to you, of course. You can do whatever you want though. Sometimes it's not all about speed, it's just about having fun. Kicks back around here. Again, I ran out of space on the real rallycross track. This actually has a huge tabletop, which goes up a level. So you hit a jump and it goes up to a 2nd level tabletop and then back down again into another Talladega berm, I guess is what you could call it. And then these nice tight twisty bits at the back of the track here, heading up towards the start finish again. It wouldn't be a rallycross track if there wasn't one more chicane. So you've got a chicane left here, back right, and then the long straight again. Again, if you're on your first lap, 2nd lap, you have to go straight again down this road and hit the lap again. But if you have touched all those checkpoints, you can just hit your finish there. It's really, really intricate, really crazy. Again, if you can figure out how to get back there to play around, feel free. It's a little secret spot that I built. The real track at Utah Motorsports Park has something like that out there. So again, I wanted to try to make it as realistic as I could within the playgrounds mode. All right, so let's jump into a car, take some laps here and see if I can beat the time that I set when validating. As you can see, I just reshared this again. I think this is the 8th time I've reshared it. So if you want to search it and play it, it is called Nitro Rallycross Circuit. We are using the Subaru WRX STI Rallycross Supercar because, first of all, it's a Subaru. Second of all, that's Travis Pastrana's car. He races for Subaru and has for a long time. So I've set a time of 2 minutes and 50 seconds. That was just on my validation laps. So let's jump in and see if we can beat that. All right, I'm ready. Let's get it. I really wish they would let us put our paints on these cars for playgrounds. Doesn't make sense, but it's all good. All right, so I'm gonna start right to left. So checkpoint 1 hit. Have to put those little jumps there so people can't cheat and go backwards to get the checkpoints. Like that. Okay. There we go. Get the power down. Come on. 3rd gear's good through here. Use that berm to get your power down, get the car rotated. This little bit here is so difficult. It's so tight. So tight. Alright, whip it hard in here, whip it hard back. I'm telling you, there's lots of opportunities to scanty flick. Here we go on to lap 2. Now here we're going to hit the big jump if I don't hit everything else on the way. If you're over 70 miles per hour, you're going to clear that just fine. So make sure you get your power down early. Really, I hope you guys enjoy this race. It's really fun. It takes so long to build these things, especially when there's this much detail in them and this much trial and error. Oh, okay, God, this is tough. I started out using the GRC, or the Volkswagen Beetle Rallycross car. That was a little bit easier to use because it didn't have so much low-end torque and the gears were a little bit longer. This Subi is just a torque monster. The gears are really short. Alright, last checkpoint here. Easy, nice and easy. Gotta make sure you get your power here so you can clear this gap. Hard left. And this is a hairpin for that lap, so you gotta be easy. This is an amazing little track. We're not gonna beat our 250 today, I'm sure, this time. But I will not let that be my fast time, of course. Goal is to get it down to 242 and then to the finish line. Oh, I did beat it. Hey, 249.455, watch out. See, I could definitely shave another few seconds off there, especially when I'm not talking to the camera and focusing the whole time instead. So that's not bad, but that's it. That's the race. I love that thing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But yes, that is it for me today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the Nitro Rallycross circuit. Again, I put a lot of time and effort into that and a lot of thinking and trial and error. So I really hope you guys take to this well and enjoy it. Again, it's under 3 minutes, so you can sort of grind it out for that leaderboard time. Big thanks again to Scottish game developer on Twitter for helping me out finding these exploits. I think that I've got it shared now to where there's no way you can exploit that crossover point in the middle to get the checkpoints. So fingers crossed on that. Again, I'm going to be putting out a video very soon on the Dirt 5 Playgrounds best practices and how to do these routes effectively. So be sure to, again, subscribe to the channel and turn the notifications on so you never miss an upload. Please go ahead and hit the like button for me. And again, leave a positive comment. I love it. I really appreciate you guys being here, and I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, I am Connor Speed 6. Until next time, much love, everyone. See you soon.